Welcome to Nollywood Film Club. I'm Mr. C of Roko Critic. I hope you're doing well. Still got it. Apologies for the long delay in the podcast. Yes, just, you know, life has been lifing, but we are back and you're going to experience an overload of episodes and then things will be going on back on track. Making sure things are up to date. You get a few short episodes because that's how things panned out. Like today's episode, we're just having a little chit chat. You hear some of the reasons why we're on holiday, but we're just talking about just a thing here or there with some of the members of NFC. But yeah, I hope you enjoy Nollywood Film Club discussing Nigerian cinema shenanigans. In fact, for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be having a light NFC. Well, I'm just mean this one on next week. We're not here next week. That's what I said. It's going to be light. So, but yeah, we just want to see if there's anything anybody really wanted to talk about. After that, and we'll go from there. Then we'll discuss anything that we watched last week, anything that anybody wants to recommend, that kind of thing. Missy, what did we watch last week? I don't think so. We didn't watch any films. Oh, we watched, yeah, okay. I didn't watch anything Nollywood last week.
Considered watching, what was it?
Sin Part 2.
Not consider watching but I was like, we should, and then it was what's the AY film or what? It was like, nope, African cannot rise.
Yeah, the AYA film.
Never did it.
Yeah, I think Alana watched that and she wanted people to talk about it.
I learned a lesson from watching Elementary for the lulz. I thought it would be so bad it was good. It was not. It was just sad.
It's just boring, yeah.
Yeah, boring.
Yeah. Because AY's like, it's very rare where bad comedy is good. It's funny. It has to be, because all of it is that.
It has to be bad drama.
Yeah, it has to be bad drama. It has to be, the intent needs to be, we were trying to make this happen, and then this other thing happens comedically. So, yeah. Alana, is there anything you watched last week that you wanted to discuss?
Good evening. Aside YouTube, I watched Sin Part 1.
You watched the Part 1?
Yes. I just said let me finish the Part 1.
No, it's called, she watched it last week, the Part 1.
The Part 1.
Very late in,
there are certain movies that you have to watch in private. So people don't look at you funny when they walk past and they see you watching the movie. So I had to wait to be alone so I could watch it.
Okay.
So yeah, I watched Sin Part 1 and it was funny to me.
Yeah. I think Sin has a lot of funny moments, to be honest.
No, the entire production was funny to me because it was cute. In fact, not just funny, but it was cute. I found it very cute. Like,
I agree.
I was watching it. I was like, I see how Jemai would write something like this. I see how he would be involved. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
I found it cute.
I remember what we thought while watching this was, for an anti-drug film, there was a lot of drugs consumed in the making.
And there was so much explanations, man. Like, there was this whole monologue, I think, with Kelechi's character when he was talking about how, in Nigeria is a very corrupt country, and the DEA that is supposed to be responsible, they collect bribes. I was like, are you guys serious?
Like, what are you telling me?
I could not believe that somebody was just writing that in the script. I was like, yeah, somebody will say this. Yeah, it was very cute. I couldn't believe so many lines. Like, God, I was just imagining like somebody writing it like, yes, this would bang. Yes, this would bang.
Baby.
Yeah, but it was cute. Um,
Okay, I was thinking, well, oh yeah, there we go. I was switching now.
oh,
Okay. Man, but yeah. Now I hear you. That was quite a watch. Is there anyone else wants to share with any like film they watched last week or anything else on anybody else's mind? Yeah, go on, Elizabeth.
Although you guys said share anything that you watched
Yeah, last week.
last week, and the only thing I watched, I cannot talk about it yet, is My Father's Shadow.
Oh, okay, yeah, yes, please don't spoil.
I don't want to spoil it for y'all,
Hmm.
but I watched that. I just wanted to rant again.
Ah,
Guys, when we got there, I said, want to watch, I have to rant, please, cinema. I got there, I said,
Run.
please, I want to watch My Father's Shadow. They said, that hall does not have AC. I said, it does not have AC, don't worry, I'll watch it without AC.
Wait,
They said, no, the thing is, we don't want to show it because if there is no AC, we don't want to stress. I said, so you are telling me that it's not showing. On your website, you put 640. I left my house in this pouring rain. It's already dark. So I left my house, drove all the way here for you to say no to me so that I can go back. Is that what you're saying? So you can watch something. I said, I don't want to watch something else. I must watch.
is it Genesis?
I said, show me the hall. Oh, no, it's SCC, Jabi.
So they've started doing that.
Oh, no, it's not SCC. Sorry, Silver Bed. That's Jabi
Ah,
Mom. I said, come and show me the hall. They showed me the hall. It was, it was, it was big, hot. I said, I don't care. I'll watch it like that. So they called me another guy. The guy remembered me as a regular customer and said, you know what, let me go and speak to some people. Now, let me tell you what happened. The Organa asked the guy, how many people are
can you
watching?
imagine?
The guy said 4. Actually, there were just 2 of us that watched. But the guy had to say 4. So I realized what just happened. If it's not the first, if they don't get that handful of people that will watch, they're not
They're
gonna
not
show it.
screening. That's crazy.
And funny enough, they did the same thing with Red Circle, but after they started selling to us was when other people came in. I think we were like 19 at most in that one, so maybe that was why. For Over the
That's
Bridge too, I think we're a handful too for Over the Bridge. Well, for My Father's Shadow for the evening time, that's the slot. And the guy was not trying to tell me that, yeah, the reason that I can see that your voice was going up, and we are not doing it on
you
purpose.
shouldn't.
We just want you to be satisfied. I said, there's nothing satisfying with your cinema in the first place. In the last 5 years, that been no ACs, nothing. So don't bobo me that I want to come. And guess what? One ticket is, the 2 tickets,
Can
21,000,
you
guys.
imagine? And
You cannot opt out
and they're
of
dictating.
popcorn or anything.
It shouldn't
Yeah,
even
at
matter. It
21,000.
shouldn't even matter if only one person is getting it now. How about?
That's the point. I even asked the guy, I said, look at it this way. What if you dedicate that kind of hall to every film that you feel nobody is coming to watch?
Yeah,
But because the truth is that nobody even has money in the first place, and you
exactly.
guys are not going to get that foot traffic in the first. The next time you're going to get foot traffic is maybe
December.
December when Funke or somebody has
Yeah,
something. So all you have to do is dedicate one hall. Whether you don't give me a seat, it was even raining, so it was not even that stuffy in the first place. And I remember wearing a sweater. So it was not even like a big deal. But this country,
it's rubbish.
and I told the guys that if I don't watch this Father's Shadow today, I'm sure you guys will stop showing it.
They will
And you people go and tell
definitely
people that nobody, yeah, they'll come and tell people that, oh, people don't want to watch it. Whereas they will not say the part where they turn people
even.
back. I'm like, this is not the first time you guys are turning me back in particular. So I know you know my face. You turn me back for all these niche movies. It was like, it's not on purpose. You know, this machine. And they will just stop working.
That's
I
rubbish.
said, flipping, go and fix your ACs. Don't stress my life. Anyways, I ended up watching it. I'll later continue.
Thank you. Thank God for you. That's how I went to I asked you if it was Genesis because when I went to Genesis to see Red Circle, they basically told me the same thing. I got there and they were like, the AC isn't working. will I be willing to? That one they just asked me, would you be willing to watch without without a working AC? And I was like, I don't even care. I came to see the movie. I don't care about the AC. And they let me in. However, a couple of girls came in after me, like they came to get tickets after me, and what they told those girls was that the AC wasn't working like currently, but that they were going to fix it. So they came in expecting the AC to start working at some point. And when it didn't start working, they were like, that this thing, why haven't they turned on the AC? I told them, I said, they said AC is not working. Are you guys expecting AC? Anyway, we watched that one without AC too. So, I don't know, they should just sell tickets for people, man. At this point, people that are coming to see movies in the cinema, they don't care so much about the comfort. They just want to see a movie.
Oh, this thing keeps going on. Anyway, let us see how our cinema will survive. These people must have a master plan that I haven't seen before of how to keep cinemas alive by shutting down some films. Interesting.
Very interesting. Please, if they're not ready, they should shut the cinema down totally for if you maybe they should only open it during festive seasons if that's what they want to start doing, because even if it's only one person, like when I used to as at 2019 or so, when I would go and see movies I think it was at Carthage Cinemas in as about 2019 or earlier. But I watched it was earlier, I believe. I watched what's the name? The Greatest Showman at Carthage Cinemas like 2 times, 3 times. The AC was on. We were like 2 or 3 in the cinema. I think it was one of the times I watched it, we were 2 in the cinema. The AC was on, the music was blasting, and I was so happy to be there. So, like, it shouldn't even matter if it's one person. Just show the movie. You can even show it to an empty hall. Just show the movie. Like, because which one is that you don't want to show movie because this one, that one, because there aren't a particular number of people. That's crazy now. How about?
Anyway, let's see. Anybody else with anything on their mind? Ichena, Asabi.
No, I haven't seen anything in quite a while. I watched the first part of Sin, which was not fun. I tried watching the second part, didn't really have much luck there either. I was really looking forward to, maybe if anybody here would have seen My Father's Shadow, and if they had any spoiler-free reflections to share.
Reflections can't work.
Yeah. I wonder if reflections can be spoiler. Yeah, but Elizabeth's the only person I think here that has seen. But maybe enter DMs if you want more info. Asabi, is there anything on your mind?
I've seen My Father's Shadow twice this week, and I think
Oh.
everyone should watch it.
Okay, twice. Look at that.
Yeah, I think everyone should watch it. I think it's brilliant. One of the
Would
best
you
things
say it's
I've
the
seen
best
this year.
Nigerian movie?
100%. What I've seen this year is 100% the best
Oh,
I've
what
seen
you
this year.
think this
No,
year?
I mean ever.
Not ever. I have to do a bit more
I'm a
digging about
hater,
that.
so no, it's not the best film ever.
Really? What do you hate about it?
No,
If you can share without spoilers.
no,
No, we're not. We're
it's
not going
not
to
possible.
share. We're not going to share anything yet. Actually, don't hate it. No. I just said I'm a hater. That is not the best thing I've watched this year, but it's probably actually one of the best. I think the best I've seen this year is Freedom Way. I have my reservations, but I really like. I like My Father's Shadow as a slice of life, as a coming of age, as an ode to Lagos. It's so many things. And if you're a millennial, it's nostalgia overload, and it has a bunch of subtext that I think is powerful and all of those things. Yeah, that's what I really like about it. I don't hate it, but I have reservation about a couple of things. But we'll discuss that when everybody has watched it.
All right. Yeah, no, well, I'm fine with that. Okay, and Asabi, is there anything? you wanted to add?
I think I'll just say that I really liked it because, like she said, it's very nostalgic. I hadn't been born then, but some of the things that I saw in the film were things that I saw when I was growing up. And there were a lot of metaphors, and I think the writer himself also said that he and his brother drew from like their life experiences with their father. And then there was the one with like there's the metaphor of like the nation being a father that's supposed to provide and protect its citizens, sort of like a father is supposed to for his kids. But I really liked it. I think it was beautiful. So I think everyone should see it. I can't share more than that because I will go into spoiler mode. But I really liked it.
In my spots. Thank you. Chic Music Gig said it was overhyped. Sorry, Law. But, overhyped seems like an interesting way to describe it because I don't know how much I haven't heard anything about it other than that, it went to Cannes. If that's, that's not, I haven't heard much in terms of the positive ravings about it. This is the first time I'm hearing about it, and people are saying, yeah, it's fine. But anyway, to each their own. At least at least some people have seen it. Anything else on people's minds, or anything else people have watched? Okay, I think next week we are not here next week.
We're not here next week.
Yeah, so we can't even do it except if we find somebody else to host for us, but we're not here next week. So
if you want to host, send 25K to Access Bank 0234.
no, where somebody will charge us for them hosting. Anyway, but yeah, anyway, thanks everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
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 Thanks for listening to the episode. If you enjoyed listening and would like to join live, just follow us on Twitter at IrokoCritic and join us every Sunday 6 p.m. West African time on our spaces.